My name's Kel Martin, and I'm graduating this semester from UNF's English graduate program. What's been stressed to me the most by the faculty here is that when you start a PhD, you really have to know how to do a researched argument, especially learning how to figure out how to situate yourself in relation to other scholars, because often what I've heard it referred to is you don't want to argue into a vacuum. And that's been really stressed to me, that as soon as you start researching, you have to make sure that your argument is in conversation with other texts. That's what I've been told, the most important part of a dissertation is learning how to do this type of argument that's more than just your own analysis, but it's integrating other types of analyses into your paper that other scholars have already done. The Swift paper, it began as my final for Dr. Gabbard's Swift class, and I approached him about the paper because I was really interested in this topic of doing this type of reading of Swift, which in many ways is kind of anachronistic because it's a Derridian reading of an 18th century text. And so I was worried that it wouldn't be received well because a lot of Swift scholars are very historical. But I approached Gabbard about it, and he really liked my idea, even though it's a bit not the traditional way to approach Swift. And really the main thing he helped me with was finding other scholars that have done similar readings of Swift, because that's the one area that my final paper really lacked, was it didn't have really that core critical conversation about the text. And so he pointed me to lots of different sources within the past 20 or so years that have really focused on this idea of Swift and textuality specifically.